Now to the historic guilty verdict in the trial of the mother of the Oxford High School shooter. A jury in Oakland County convicted Jennifer Crumbley on 4 involuntary manslaughter charges this afternoon. Will this verdict change the way cases like this are prosecuted in the future? 13 on your side's Micah Cho has reaction from a local expert.
On count 3, as to involuntary manslaughter regarding Hannah St. Juliana, we find the defendant guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
Jennifer Crumbley, keeping her eyes closed, her attorney Shannon Smith looks on while the jury finds the mother guilty on 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter Tuesday afternoon. Jennifer and her husband James both faced charges after their son killed 4 students and injured 7 other people during the 2021 Oxford High School shooting on the east side of the state. The prosecution said Jennifer had a duty to prevent her son, who was also a student in Oxford, from harming others. It was said that she failed to secure a gun and ammunition at home and get mental health support for him. Attorneys from across the state praised the jury for their verdict, including Attorney General Dana Nessel.
I think it was the right verdict. I think that the jury did the right thing. I thought the evidence was overwhelming.
With new gun laws going into effect on February 13th in Michigan, including the safe storage law, AG Nessel hopes shootings like Oxford will be prevented.
My hope is we won't see more Ethan Crumbley situations because you won't have minors that have that kind of access to deadly weapons anymore, not without parental supervision.
And with Tuesday's guilty verdict, Cooley Law School professor Louis Langham says this may change the way prosecutors pursue cases like the Crumbleys.
There's not a prosecutor in the country that is not going to take a second look at cases that will end up being presented before them in the future. They're going to look at the totality of the circumstances and say, how many different areas did the parents neglect their child or the situation that ultimately assisted greatly in leading to this next tragic event.
That was Micah Cho reporting. The Crumbley son was sentenced to life in prison for the shooting. James Crumbley's trial, the father, is set to begin next month. Jennifer is scheduled to be sentenced in April, and she faces up to 60 years in prison.